After Reconstruction collapsed, white supremacists across the South did not simply return to power by accident. They built a system, a deliberate, calculated, methodical blueprint designed to erase Black political power, dismantle Black progress, and ensure that the promise of freedom never became a reality. It was not chaos, it was strategy. The first step in the blueprint was fear. White mobs targeted Black leaders, teachers, ministers, and anyone who dared to organize. Night riders burned homes, destroyed schools, and terrorized families. Violence became a political tool. Every attack sent a message: Black advancement would be punished, and the law looked away. The second step was the ballot. When violence alone could not stop Black political participation, lawmakers rewrote the rules. Poll taxes forced Black families to pay for a right they already had. Literacy tests were designed to fail even the most educated Black citizens. Grandfather clauses allowed poor white men to vote while excluding Black men entirely. Every new law was a brick in the wall of suppression. The third step was the courtroom. Judges, sheriffs, and juries worked together to criminalize Black life. Vagrancy laws turned unemployment into a crime. Minor infractions became excuses for arrest. And once arrested, Black men were leased to plantations, mines, and factories in a system that looked like slavery under another name. The blueprint made sure that freedom had limits. The fourth step was the schoolhouse. White officials slashed funding for Black schools, leaving children with broken desks, outdated books, and overcrowded classrooms. Education was seen as a threat because an educated Black population could challenge the system. So the blueprint starved Black children of opportunity, hoping to keep future generations powerless. The fifth step was the economy. Sharecropping trapped Black families in endless cycles of debt. Landowners manipulated contracts, stole harvests, and kept Black farmers tied to the soil. Banks refused loans. Businesses refused service. The blueprint made sure that economic independence remained out of reach. The sixth step was the story. Newspapers portrayed Black people as dangerous, irresponsible, or unfit for citizenship. Politicians spread lies about Black corruption during Reconstruction. History books rewrote the past to make white supremacy seem natural and justified. The blueprint understood that if you control the story, you control the future. By the early 1900s, the blueprint was complete. A system of laws, customs, violence, and lies worked together to suppress Black life at every level. It was not just segregation, it was a machine designed to keep Black people in their place and punish anyone who resisted. But even the most powerful blueprint had cracks. Black families built schools anyway. Black newspapers told the truth. Black churches organized communities. Black leaders fought in courtrooms and legislatures. And when the pressure became too heavy, Black families began to leave. They boarded trains heading north and west, carrying with them the determination to build new lives far from the blueprint that tried to contain them. The blueprint of suppression shaped the South for generations. It created the conditions that led to the Great Migration, and it set the stage for the explosion of violence that would erupt in the Red Summer. Because when a system is built on fear and control, any sign of Black progress becomes a threat. And threats, in the eyes of white supremacy, had to be met with force. They tried to erase it. They tried to silence it. But we are still here, still telling the truth. If this episode challenged what you thought you knew, don't keep it to yourself. Push it forward. Start the conversation they tried to silence. This is Black Justice Untold. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.